始まるまでに配信の準備とエイム練習をしておきましょうね。大事ですからね。OK。始まってるっぽいね。はい。はい。はい。はい。はい。リロードアップ。はい。はい。はい。はい。はい。はい。はい。ガード。はい。リロード。1名様いらっしゃい。これは多分俺ですね。ただいまエイム練習中です。絶対これ、どっかでもう一回やるだろう。思ったより連射速度ないんだよな。ウィングマンと一緒だと思ってちゃダメだ。ほい。で、無理に撃つと弾をロストするので、OK。いいぞいいぞ。はい、はい、はい、はい、アップ。アップねー。はい、はい、はい。アップねー。とにかくこまめなリロード。はい。いったかこれ。いけるかもしらん。はい。とりあえずボスコは抜いた。ボスコってセントバーナードじゃねえや。なんか、犬。ブラッドボイルは残念ながらランカーじゃないんですよね。9360。惜しいな。あとちょっとだ。1万50スコアまであとちょっと。マーティのスコアがなかなか抜けないんですよね。とりあえずボスコ抜いたからよしとするか。ちょっと待ってくださいね。えーっとよし、じゃあ、出ちゃった出ちゃった。違うんだ。射撃場を出る。さ、じゃあ出ましょうか。今回の動画の趣旨は、この闇ったらしい。よう、ボスコ。
Hey, listen, Bosco. I wanted to ask you this for so long. Can I pet you?
Can I
Just a
pet
little?
you? Just a little.
One more word, and I'll bite off your arm.
これがさっき射撃のスカー抜いたボスコさんですね。なんだかんだいいやつらしいですよ。
Just kidding. Guys, I'm really gonna miss this when I retire.
主人公はこっちのこの今指さしてる方ですね。音楽がねすごくおしゃれなんですよね。はい、じゃあ行きましょうか。ツアーリクラブ。これが今回の本編です。真夜中が0時ですね。そう、主人公のサニーはね、トサカに銃弾の跡があるんですよね。めっちゃ実写。Modern blocks.
The Tsar's huge neon sign was
なかな
visible
かいい
from
車乗って
miles.
ますよね。
A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this.
ご容赦で警官は決して歓迎されない。
They hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be
アメリ
inconspicuous,
カかどっ
but
か
it
なん
was
で右
never
側
easy
通行
with
ですね。
this bird mountain by my side.
このデカ取りでか。 あ、お友達のウサギがいましたね今。
Ah, so this is the famous Czar Club.
More
ツアー
like
リクラブ。
infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you
少
as
な
a
くともあんたが刑
detective,
事だってバレる
boss
心配はない。
Very funny, Marty.
笑えないよっていうのを very funny っていうやつに当てた
So
の
what
い
are
い
we
な。
gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Don't monkey Don't donkey がいいな。
Excuse me. On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville.
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
OK。
As you say, Boss Bird.
あれですね、このネオンサインだけ赤色です
One
ね。
day, neon signs will cover the whole world. I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
ただそう思っただけさ。
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Pluck off, Sonny.
The
Say
Czar
no.
Club. I'm
The
not
Tsar
gonna
Club.
forget this buzzing red neon light anytime
ツアーリクラブ
soon.
ディザークラブなんですね。あ、だよな、ルイスだよな。ヤッ
Hey,
ホー。
that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence?
Lawrence?
Lamar? No, Liam.
ウィリアム。
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest,
Lewis.
Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
あいつはイカれてる
Nobody's。perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
へえ、あのウサギ、いい人だな。
Or kill him for it.
あるい
You're
は
reading
殺すべ
my
きだ。
mind, boss.
へ
Is
え。
Lucas...
Lewis. And yes,
Lucas.
he's got the whole Chicken Police book
ケンポリ
series.
スリーズをし
Damn his
なるほど
taste.
な。そういうお友達ね。へえ。
Is Lucas really such a big fan?
ああ、この話は聞いたな。ヤッホールイス。
Sonny, my dear friend.
ソニー、ま、ディフレント。
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a
Mr.
big
Marty?
admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
ローレンス。
Lawrence?
ローレンス。
Anyways, so the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
うわー、テンションぶち上
Don't
げてん
ruffle my
ね。
feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment.
ここに娯
Or
楽で来てるだけ
something
でな。
like that.
I see. That's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay,
Main
then.
event.
Catch you later, pal.
後で会う。な
Let's
るほど。
not bother him again.
あいつを煩わせるのは
Yes, sir.
やめとこう。コウノトリ
Honestly,
の女。
I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and
タ
wallets.
クシードにカフス
And
ボ
in
タン
the
に
mirror,
財布だけ見て
they're
る。
just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
俺たちとは違ったルールで生きてんのさ。な
That
るほ
was
ど。
kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
こいつらやっぱ普通に仲良しだ
Let's
ろ
not bother her.
Okay, boss.
う。高級車。新聞
Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high
Clawville
quality
Chronicle.
newspaper?
You mean when they
今はろくなや
wrote
つじゃないん
something
ですね。
about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
チキンポリスが引退してから新聞のネタがなくなっちゃったのか
Well,
な。
they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
ファニーハ
Yeah, hilarious.
ー。リアス。
Tonight, Maybe we'll be on the front page
だって
once
一年
again.
騎士できるかもな。
Oh, God forbid.
なんで解散しちゃったんだろうな。
Oh, God.
広告塔。なんか犬が回ってますね。犬となんか多様性に満ちた動物の
I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a
動いてるかな。
simple bird, aren't you?
シンプルな鳥なんだなお前は。
I am.
Yes, I am.
E pur si muove.
プルシームオ
Oh,
ーベ。
bless you.
It means, and yet it moves, bird brain. An old wolf named Galileo said that.
ガリレオって昔の狼なんだ。
Oh, I
へえ
see.
まあ確かになんか狼っぽい名前だな。
Eh, dunno. I think there was something wrong with his stomach. Ouch. E pur si
Testo.
muove.
プルシームオーベ。ムオーベはわかる。プルシー
Oh,
プル
bless
シ
you.
ーの方はわからんな。Bless
E
you.
pur si...
Bless you はなかなかそれはそれで The wild news show tonight My city is on fire この街は燃えているって確かジュークボックスにもありましたよね高級車
Oh, look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk.
シルバーホ
Haven't
ーク
seen such beauty since I left Iveria.
へー
Of all that's furry.
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
I guess it's no
Yeah,
paper tiger
he sounds like a fellow who
Yeah.
drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
Lucky bastard
What a beautiful car.
車好きなんだ
A work of art.
二人とも車好きなんですね
Thinking about my little rusty cobbit. My heart.
Ah, don't torture yourself. I think we'd be great gangsters in another life.
あなたはライフこれ翻訳がうまいんだな用心棒に話しかける必要があるのかもしれない
Jeez, look at that guy.
牛だなバッファロ
That's
ーか
not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
ぽい小説に出てくるような
I bet his name's Bill.
バッファロービルな
He's definitely a Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
ビルに5ドルかける乗った
Jeez, look.
That's not a...
これはもう見たな
Howdy, pal.
やれば
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful chilly night?
ああ強そう
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before.
Now stop
Before.
right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list?
You know the list?
Yeah. I,
Ah, don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In
ああ
that
入れ
case,
ない
you can't come in.
Can't come in
Right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
My pleasure, gentleman ああその代わり話は聞けるんですね
One more thing. This list of yours. Where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
You hear that, Sonny?
聞いたかさ
I
に
do, Marty. I do.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy.
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
Anyway, thanks, pal 警察
Look,
バッ
I
ジ
really don't want any trouble, but
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers.
誰でも彼でも入れるわけにはいかないんです
I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
You have to
Listen
understand
here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever
俺たち
read
天
the
下のチキンポリス
papers?
だぞで来るあよく見たら手帳見せてますねあれおもちゃじゃなかったか
Really was, sir. I get the news and more And I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr.
ザ
Santino
ーランドとマ
Federal
クチキン
and
マクチキンっていう名前好きだな。
Chicken. The Bell of the Pantares is one of my
パ
favorite
ン
books.
テレスの鐘はお気に入り
Oh
の
my
一冊です。
God,
は
not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
あ、なるほど。
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And forgive me for my austere
悪いやつでは
composition.
ないんだろうな、この人もな。
No problem, Shakespeare.
シェイクスピア呼ばわりか。
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of
Yes,
course,
Hayworth.
Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
ルイスは常連か。
Is that so? Good to know. And
紹介状とかもらえんじゃね？
That is all, monsieur.
むし。
what can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
カッツェン
You're
コ。
right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's,
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
忠誠心に熱いやつだな。オッケー、ルイスの話があった
My
ね。
name is Archie.
well, that's
アーチボルトさん。
Bob.
アーチボルトね。はい。ちょっと待って、もう一回。
gentlemen.
話が進んだな。
Hey, big guy, what's your name again?
My name is Archibald, sir.
アーチボルト・コンウェイ。
Conway.
ビルとかではなかったね。
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Archie, what?
アーチボ
No
ルト。
way, that's not even a real name.
アーチボルトは強そうですね。
But my name is Archibald Conway, without any doubt. Blackjack Conway to my friends.
ブラックジャ
Well,
ック。
thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
Be on our way out. もうちょっと話しかけられるもしかして。
Look,
ああ、
I
増えた増え
really
た。
don't want any
増えたお話。アーチ
Say,
ボルト・
big
コンウェイ
guy,
につい
is
て。
this your job? To stand in front of the club and keep out decent fellows like us all night?
Not entirely, monsieur. My employer has many other kinds of jobs for me. He is quite creative in his field, I must
クリ
say.
エイティブ。
Like?
Like what?
Exactly.
what?
Sorry, monsieur. I'm not,
Permitted to say anything more about the matter. Regulations, yeah, I know. This
Regulation.
bullshit just gave me a headache.
so sorry to hear that, sir.
それは気の毒に。いいな。
Jeez, look.
That's not...
ってなると、やっぱルイスに、
Look, Lewis, that bouncer over there.
そうだよな。
Well, yes. He is a bit
マナーは
intimidating.
申し分ない。そう。
Manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
楽しそうだな、こいつ。ウサギって生態ないらしいけど、どうなんだろうな。
Something like that.
No, 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 no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
おお、さすがルイス。
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
ありがとうよ、バニー。
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
まあ、確かにバニーだな。うん、バニーだ。バニーではないな。けど、バニーがよく着てるああいう衣装だよな、これ。
You know, seeing this, I can't wait for the show.
The girls?
New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
ローラが元気にしてるか
Whoa,
聞いたっけ
I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering, like the rhino beauty on this picture.
Interesting taste you've got.
お前の好みは面白いな。
Scales or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend.
これはこれで、なんだ、平等だ
Thank the
な。
wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you. My city is on fire.
My city
This
is
is
on
it.
fire.
It was on the flyer from Deborah. Maybe we'll get to hear it, if we're unlucky. From none other than our secret employer, Natasha Katsenko.
Secret
Ah,
employer.
job with benefits, huh?
Don't be tasteless.
Oh, I get it now.
黒ビルの大河に関係してるんじゃないか。
Do you think it's about the Great Fire of Clawville?
Did you ever think of being a detective?
刑事になりたいと思ったこと。あんたら刑事だろ。
Very funny.
My city is on fire.
なるほど。はい。ルイ
Is
スの方
Lucas
ではない
really
か。
such a big fan?
ルーカスは本当に大ファンなの？
And yes, he's got the whole Chicken Police book
Chicken Police
series.
シリーズ全巻。
Damn his taste.
チキンポリスシリーズね。
Is Lucas really?
このコウノトリの人は
Okay, boss.
はい。というわけでもう一回話しかけますね。
How'd you do?
Everything's fine, Mr. Aworth.
いいな、ルイス。
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the
ピジョン。
list, okay?
彼らはリストに載ってる。いいね。
Lamont, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
いいな、本当に一言だな。
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
いい人だな。
The Tsar Club welcomes you, gentlemen.
Thanks, buddy.
これ以上がないやつ
The
か
Tsar
な。
Club welcomes.
Thanks, buddy.
ルイスにもう一回お礼言っときましょうか。あ、言えないわ。じゃあルーカスに感謝しつつ中入りましょうね。いいな。
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no
Jazz
band in
の響き。
sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like
ウイスキーの匂いのように壁から音楽が染み出ていた。
the smell of
いい
spilled
な。
whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles.
音楽がいいな、このゲーム。
Harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt.
この人普通にジャズが大好きなんだろうな。
Welcome to the Tsar. Here we are.
さあ着いたぞ。
Mother of.
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
最高の場所にしか連れて行かないよ、
Does
ダー
it
リン。
mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days.
なんでで
So we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
い
I
い
have a
な。
hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and
彼
try
女
to
は簡単
avoid
に見つかるような気
suspicion.
がする。うまいこと紛れ込んで
Just
見つ
like
からないようにしよう。
always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
いっつもふざけてんのかい。ナターシャさんは、あ、すごい、360度見渡せんじゃねえの、これ。手下連中。手下連中とあんまり話しちゃいかん気がするな。狐の男、ステージ、ウェイトレス。こっち見てるハテナハテナハテナがいるな。まあ、十中八九こいつだろうから、一旦、ウイスキー。
Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
は
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
あ、お父様、アルチューか。
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know? All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the
ボス
others.
コ、ボスコもそんなこと話すのかい。
About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
やっぱ酒飲むんだね、サニー。
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
なるほどな、加減を見てくれるように。今、インベントリーにアイテム増えんかったか。ザ・ゴールデンイーグル。
Come to Daddy, darling.
パパのところにおいで、ダーリン。あ
Come to Daddy, darling.
は
Booze, darling.
あ、先にそんな風に話しかけるって。
Weird, don't you think?
あ、なんか増えた。
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Touche. I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
グッバディ。あれか、バディ、相棒とかけてるんだな、トリくん。
A man's best friend.
Best friend.
That's not a dog, Sonny. That's a horse. He just has a very weird mane.
I didn't mean him, Marty. I meant the bar.
Oh, I see. Right.
ブラッドボイルの話を一瞬したか。
Don't be shy, Sonny. Just ask him for a drink.
Still talking to yourself, huh? Great.
独り言多いんだな。
Don't be shy.
びっしゃい。
Two whiskeys, kid. And no horsing around.
なんだ、出すのはホワイトホースか？
I've never heard that one before.
初めて聞いた。
You gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, long face. Give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
あれだな、なんかイケメンっぽい髪型をしてるんだな、この馬。新機能。ああ、なるほど。なんか話せるようになった。
Gentlemen, your drinks.
Gentlemen, your drinks.
Yeah, sorry, but we have to run. Thanks anyway, Bojack.
Bojack.
My name is not Bojack. Yeah, I tip you, pal, but I don't have any change, so... Sure, sir. The Tsar welcomes you back anytime.
ヒヒンと言ってるけど、これため息だよな。
Bojack.
なんか Thanks, Bojack.
Anything else, sirs?
仕事だな。
No thanks, Mr. Ed. Keep up the good work.
エド・ボージャックで決まったな、この馬の名前。
Tell me, hey breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Not yet, sir. But she's coming on soon.
そろ
Well,
そ
can
ろ
you
到
tell
着
me
する。
anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Sir, I don't want to.
What about, let's see, $5 maybe?
お、ワイド。
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet. Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job, and we'll do ours, okay?
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just a little fun. Of course, gentlemen.
金も払ってないのにな。なるほど。
Anything?
No.
ウェイトは S。
pretty long legs. I mean, pretty
Listen,
and
still.
long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
あれだな、ブラッドボイルがやかましいやつだから。
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
インベスティゲートに来たね。
That girl is looking at me.
こいつだらしないんだな、
Just
さては。
looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
グラスが空になってるやつなら誰でも見るんだよ。
Sonny. She was staring at me like hard. Now I saw it.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
はあ、
Okay, Marty, don't panic. Just look elsewhere and walk away
視線を
slowly.
にしゆるくりと歩いて
Little
されるんだ。
squirrel girl.
君で小さなリスの女の子。
Creepy
こっち
little
見てるんだ
squirrel
な。
girl.
見てるんだな、こっちのことを。大柄なおじか。
Where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too
そう、俺
horny
の好
for
み
my
ちょっと色っ
taste.
ぽすぎるかな。
Oh, man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What?
Whatever って言おうと思って、はぁって言ったな。
This is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
洋服版が。
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
I try.
ああ、なるほどな。この容姿に基づいたやつは差別発言として取られやすいんですね。 例えばこの角を持って衣装をかけっていうのはよろしくない。あんた話しかけるの最後だ。いいね。でこいつを持って色っぽいっていうのは分からんな。ステージ
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
メインイベント
You're
され
a
たらよかった
rusty
な。
old cock, that's why.
So says the little butt jam.
バットジャムはなんだ？
What? That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
バットジャムはなんだ？
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
クソガキ扱いされてやんの。
What is it, butt jam?
Nothing, old fart.
とうとうクソジジイって言われてるしな。なんか定期的に煽り合いするんだよな。
Fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
キツネとは花を送る狼である。
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
多分あれだな。からかおうとしたな
Remember that
今。
old case with the fox and the raven?
How could I even forget?
忘れられない事件が多いんだな。
All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
はあ
Yeah, hunger can bring out the monster in animals, right?
空腹は動物の中のモンスターを引き出す。
Wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they seem.
はあ、なる
As
ほ
you
ど。
say, Marty.
そうだね、マーティ。
Remember that other case with the turtle and the rabbit
カメとウ
fella?
サギの事件。
Oh gosh, Marty, where do you dig these out?
なんかろくなことじゃないんだろうな。
Bottomless pit, my friend. Was the rabbit a runner, and the turtle was what, his buddy, or?
His dealer, actually.
ディーラー。
Ah, yeah, you're right. We found the rabbit near the river with a missing leg.
一体何があったん
Brutal
だ？
stuff.
何があったん
Two
だ？
missing legs, actually. But yeah,
足は2本失って
What
る。
happened with the turtle in the end? It's a little bit blurry.
僕の記憶が薄れ
your
てる。
bottomless pit of a mind is a dark and sad little place. The turtle thought he would run faster if he ate the legs of the rabbit.
怖っ。
You know what? This city's seriously fucked up.
It is, Marty.
It is Marty。
Remember that other...
なんか、なんだ話題にことかかんな、この二人。手下連中これ話しかけられるんですね。で、映画のポスターがたくさんあって、これはキャスティ・ラパサカサンドラ・ルビー・フェイエイ。狼とウサギだな。ザ最もラウデストハウル。なるほどね。He has the case. He has the case. He has the girl. He has the gun. He has the alpha.
Another lupus movie.
これルーパスか。
Is there nothing today they're
こい
not
つを使
trying
って売
to
りつけよ
sell
うと
this
してる。
guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, son.
あれか、ジャニーズみたいなもん
This is
か。
a timeless genius. Have you seen Predator City?
プレデターシテ
I'm still getting chicken bumps.
ィ。いいな。
Wait, who's that next to him?
Cassandra Ruby Faye.
カサンドラ・ルビー・フ
Never
ェイ
heard。of her.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the knees.
やっぱこいつ女にだらしないな。
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't
血
mind
圧に
me.
気をつけないで。
Just women and guns are my only weakness.
女と銃に弱い。
No shit.
Remember the name.
カサンドラ・ルビー・フェイ。
Cassandra Ruby Faye.
空毒気だな。
Marty, shut up.
空毒気満々だなこいつ。いいな。他にもいっぱいあるんでちょっと一個一個見ていきましょうか。暴言バンディコット。バンディコットどっかで見たな。ザ・ビッグシ
I
ープ。
think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end, and the
Oh,
poor
femme
detective's
fatale
left
が-
stranded.
Yep, just like life.
Just like life.
You're old, Sonny. I mean, experienced. Have you ever
だ、
met
年寄りだ、
a woman
サニ
like that in real life? Who floors you with a glance and leaves only heartbreak?
ー。死んだ気を残していくもんな。
actually,
Oh,
なるほど。
but I didn't mean to. Sorry, Sonny.
ああ、なんだかんだで気を使ってはいるんだよな。粗暴なやつだけど。はあはあはあ。
You're old, Sonny.
次。映画のポスター。犬と、ザ・プードル。プードルと、ターモイル。それから、シャイニー。モダンマイツイー
I've seen this. Hicks Poodle plays a
Hicks
private
Poodle.
eye, hired to look for a woman, then gets into some kind of
なんかの
blackmail
脅迫に
thing
巻き込まれ
that's
て
connected to the first
それが
case,
最初の事件
and-
とつながってて、お、ネタバレかっていうかゲームのネタバレかこれは。
Marty,
What? Yeah?
I don't give a shit.
It's a classic.
Oh,
It
ne,
kind of
名作。
reminds me of the situation we're in right now.
あ、言ってるね、ちょうど。
I don't know. A mysterious case, a mysterious woman, strange threats, some off-duty investigation.
So,
そう
Think about it. What if we're in a movie, and this whole mess is just fiction?
Marty, I think you're having a nervous breakdown.
ナーバスブレイクダウンなんだ。へえ。名前ついて手下連中。
This guy is certainly not a
こいつは
gangster
絶
henchman.
対にジャングの古文なんか
Of
じゃ
course he's
ない。
not.
当然だと思う。
Hey, Marty, I bet you wouldn't dare to go up to him and ask if he hasn't seen
前
you
の
for
毛皮
a
のコー
goat.
トを見たか聞くのはさすがに無理だろ
What? Why? I'm mad, yeah, but not suicidal.
Ah, are you chicken or what?
う。チキン、
This
そういう意味です
awful
から。
bird.
Nah, chicken shit.
ブルシットの代わりにチキンシットかい。ああ、それ以上何も聞けないんだな。はあはあ。それ以上見られるものはなさそうですね。じゃあ、ハロー、
Hey, there's Fillmore.
フィルマー。
Oh, yes, Philmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
自分をそう呼んでるんだよな。はあ。
We had some seriously wild cases
か
together.
なりワイルド
yes.
な式を一緒に。
Mainly in Averia, way before
Hey.
Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
ほう。お知り合い。てか、警察の人ってことかい、フィルマ
The old hawk looks like shit if you
Taka?
ask me.
ー。猛禽
Just like looking into the mirror.
その人もやつれてんのかい。
Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
ああ、ほんとだ。猛禽っぽい頭してるわ。
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
その名前もう使ってないの知ってるだろ
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Philmar Lowe.
う。フィルマ
So
ーロ
says someone who tried to go undercover with the Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey, right,
ー。
Mr.
モバクラマフィア
Turkey?。
七面鳥のふりして。はあ。ターキーマン。
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay,
仲
okay,
悪いな。
fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit.
この人も年食ってんのか
old-fashioned beating?
We stick out. Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
電極の上に立
Don't
ったみ
even
たいな。
ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice.
体長5フィート、
demonic
その半分が
eyes.
足。天使の横で悪魔のような
Oh,
目
boy.。
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That
Good luck,
broad
guys.
has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
はあ、おもちゃと一緒に扱って
Any
いい人では
useful
ない。
information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about it before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
思い出されない限り店から出るな。
We'll be back.
俺も会えて嬉しいよ。また戻ってくるからな。あ、なんか来た。てれててれててれ。時間が経過したってことかな。
Just one more thing, Philmar.
I see you haven't changed a bit.
Do you think we're walking into a trap? You always had good instincts.
ほう。
You know, I couldn't figure out this Natasha woman, even when I worked for her.
彼女、へえ。
Then the
付き合いがあ
trouble
る
is
んだ。
bigger than I thought.
Just take care of yourselves, and don't leave your guns out of reach.
Oh, that's never happened.
Yeah, this crazy cock even sleeps with his.
銃と一緒に寝るぐらいだ。
Club, Brother Bird.
Take care, Phil.
You too, old fart.
オルファット。
Take care, Phil.
You too, old...
までか。で他に見なきゃいけないもの。これか。イブに連れ添う女、性別がパッとわからんのよ。はあ、九段のイブン・ウェスラーが来たんだ。
That woman with Ibn. I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
ずいぶんの言いようだな。
The memories are returning.
Geez, just spare me the dirty details.
Dirty details。カラスだな。ウェスラーさん
Isn't
じゃん。
that...
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
彼が完全な盲目じゃなければ。なるほど。
Just try to act normal.
Yup, that's him. The big rat in the flesh.
Well, it looks like this unpleasant
好ましくないから
conversation
避けられ
can't
な
be
い。
avoided.
尋問ありそうですね、
Just
この
try
調子
to
だと。
act no-
話しかけましょう。
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
オリビアカラスオリビアか。
That's
Me?
me. Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
チキンポリスのことオンドリオマーリ
Chicken
っていうの
police.
は。
But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken Police.
Of course, of course.
Your partner is, he is,
サニー・マクチキン。
Marty McChicken. Sir, I
Marty
just
McChicken.
introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
意外と話はできるやつか。
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
なるほど。
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood red paint. The usual stuff. You must be
見
familiar
隠さず
with
言うじゃん、
this
今
kind
持
of
ってる
thing.
情報。
Oh yeah, it's nasty business. Be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see.
なるほど。
I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with
I'm kind of
Attorney
busy.
General Hamtaro yesterday, so
昨日ハム太郎司法長そうハム太郎司法長官めっちゃ気になるんだよな。ハム太郎司法長官めちゃくちゃ気になるんだ。
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
How can I help
We've got
you?
a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
はあ。普通の聞き込みをやっていいのかもしれない。とりあえず普通に
Don't be
話しかけていき
shy,
ましょう。
detective. Ask me anything.
何でも
All
聞いて
right,
ください。
Mr. Wessler. Let's see.
まずは、ここからスタートか。
Nice
ツアリ
bunker
クラ
you
ブ。
got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that.
いいかね、刑事さん。知りたいことがあるなら。
Detective, if you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
では専門的な聞き方に変えましょう。はあ、なるほど。つわり絡みについてはそれでい
I'm
け
not
る。
as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now here I am.
ギャングなんだよな。まあ靴磨きから始め
I
はな
wouldn't
って。
call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I
Provocation.
offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
今のうちに情報をいろいろ聞いとかないと
Mr.
ね。
Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city. So to
ルイスか。あれで街のアンティーク
I'm
家
a
具
bit worn out.
少しすり減っ
Not
た。
my fault that he's so much in debt, detective. But the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is
黒
that
ビルに影響
still
力
worth
が。
anything?
The name is just their name, of course. But the man behind the name
は
is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
あ、なるほど。ルイスじゃなくてルイスの親父が影響力のある
You're a
人間だったんだな。
pragmatic rat.
Thank you.
キャッツェンコ。
Detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
ア
Has
ルビ
your
ルい
assistant
や。
been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
Just kidding
It
time.
sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive her, Detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
ファイアクラッカー。なるほど。
Just
OK で
try
す。
to act. Yep.
じゃあ尋問いきますか。
Wessler's a tricky guy.
ベスラーは狡猾な相
I
手だ。
don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning.
頭を使わない
I
とい
can't
きたい。
just pin him against a wall. Yet.
なるほど。脅迫について聞いたとき、どう思われましたか？
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
バカバカしいと思った。
And now?
Now I'm kind of interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
なるほど。
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
こっからスタートか。刑事メーターを上に上げなきゃいかんな。警察呼べばよかったのになんでしなかったのか。これはバカだな。お忙しい方なんですね。お仕事は警察の話はバカだけど、お忙しい方のようですね。もうなかなかバカだな。俺は彼のことよく知らないので、一旦
You
じゃ
seem
あ、
very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's, uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat
あ、
substitute
へえ、
business.
肉代替事業の
If
シ
the
ェア。
new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
あ、こっちが捕食家の人間だってこと知ってるじゃん、こいつ。
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
黒竜の捕食。捕食ってのはあれか、殺人に近いもんなのか、もしかして。殺人とは別の犯罪として捕食があるわけ
There
だ
are。such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
ほう。
Thank you. That's it for now.
あ、よかったよかった。このクラブはあなたのものですか？アリバイはありますか、ウェスラーさん。アリバイ？このクラブはあなたのものですかっていうのはさっきもう答えが出てるな。口が重いですねっていうのはなんだ、突然来た挑発だし、アリバイはありますか、ウェスラーさん。
How are your alibis, Mr. Wessler?
この人が
Am I a suspect? That was fast. But thank you for asking. They're solid. Just ask Olivia. She can enlighten you in this matter too.
オリビアさんに随分と全部任してるな。
And no, you're not a suspect. Yet. No more than everyone else in Clawville.
That's, reassuring.
Wessler is tougher than I
レスラー
thought.
想像以上にタフだ。
And he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
そっと藪をつついてみるとするか。なるほど。これらのメッセージが危険だと考えたことはありますか。1番目か4番目だな。過去にナターシャが似たような出来事に関わったことがあるか、これのメッセージが危険だと感じたことはなかったか。最初はバカだと思いませんでしたかって話だったしな。
That specific word is, it's insulting and obscene, and unfortunately, everyone could see it on the street. I'm sure you know they painted it on the wall.
はあはあはあ。
I know.
Well, yeah, it's unpleasant but no threat in itself. I put it down to some jealous showgirl or a deluded fan.
そう
Nothing
た
more.
くましいファン。なるほど。
Jealousy can be dangerous.
Yeah, most crazies are harmless.
Most crazy is a harmless. なるほどね。
You know that firsthand.
Anything else?
はあはあ。ウェスラーさん、景気はどうですか。ナターシャとの関係は物事をはっきりと言ってくれはちょっと行き過ぎだな。そっと藪をつついてみた方がいい。ナターシャとの関係は良好ですか。
Is everything all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
は
So, you have your answer.
あ。関係は良好です。
recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It would make my job easier.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No.
喧
Ibn
嘩
is
とかはない。
quick-tempered, and I can use that
イ
to
ブン
my
は短期
advantage.
だ。短期なの
I
か。
confounded and softened him with
混
my
乱させたり
previous
和らげた
questions.
りしたから、
Now it's time to be specific
これからはもっ
and
と
ruthless.
具体的で非常になるのがいい。具体的で非常。過去に似たような脅威はヤクザのボスと子猫ちゃん。ああ、そもそものなんだ知り合いの話ね。
The
具体
mob
的に。
boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out? Huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both
鑑定か。
connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
は
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah, the millions, of course. It was like another lifetime.
あ、はあは
It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then.
あ、はあはあはあ。
She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage.
はあはあは
Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me.
あ。待ってくれれば。
But one day,
パパ
I
活か。
invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
はあはあはあ。
I guess she was
彼女は
right.
招待を受けた。なるほ
Next
ど。
day, she had the club in her name.
うん。
Well, that is romantic.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman.
バー
There's
マン。
cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
買う余裕のあるものを買ってあげればよい。なかなかいいな。ナターシャとは同居してます
Do
か。
you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah. At
Gold
my place
Town.
in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a
週
weekend
末だけ
house.
違う家に行くっていう文化あんまわかんないな。ああ、まあまあまあ、なんだ、おばあちゃんの家に遊びに行くとかっていうのとノリは似てんのかもしれない。
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend.
各週だいたい2週間に1回か。
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
彼女は週末は一人で滞在してるのか。ナターシャは身の危険を感じながらも一人で過ごす時があるんですね。具体的に
So
こっちか
Natasha
な。
feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
笑った。
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her
彼
loyalty.
女が 100% 誠実だと
She's
信
done
じてい
that
る。
very rarely since this started, and
はあはあはあ。
mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
社交界の人
Illegal
ね。
gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
へえ。
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. You're right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her
いっ
sing.
ぺん歌はやっぱ聞かされるんだな。あ、目だけ緑に書いてあったんで分かりやすいんだろうな。どうだ、今回は随分と良かったんじゃない。真のデカ伝説のチキンポリスの復活だ。少しくたびれちゃいるがまだ錆びついちゃいない。さすがだ。いいね。例の脅しの話をしようとするとインブは何かと話題を変えようとしてくる。明らかに話している以上のことを知っている。なるほど。
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that.
そのことに疑いはありませんね。
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
ああ、何昔の女なのか、オリビア。
Oh.
秒で振られるじゃん。
Take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
着席しろ。お、ムービーがある。こちらが九段のナターシャ・キャッツェンコ。ああ、目が緑色で光ってますね。なんかハッとさせられてる。はあ、尻尾用の穴がドレス開いてるんですね。なんだ。
Sonny.
It's dead.
この人もそうだな、なんか抱えてんだな。
That was, unique.
ユニーク。
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
ああ、チカチカしてるね。尻尾をスラスラ振ってるのと、この人だけあれですね、目がカラーされてますね。
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
You were amazing, dear.
As could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Eben will be back soon.
うん、
We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
イブンはすぐ戻ってくる。喋れるのはほんの数分。その後彼は会話を打ち切ってあなた方を追い出
With
す。
all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene.
20分後に寝室で。
Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey,
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing,
don't miss
Natasha.
time.
I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
トントントン、うんうんうん、トントントン。
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her.
危険な香り。
She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be their microphone as she whispers her melodies.
かろうじて追う
She rests
ナ
her
イト
feet
ドレスに
on
なりたかった。
while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop. And a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny.
なるほ
Just
どな。
keep your distance.
ちょっといろいろ調べてみましょうか。速攻で帰れる。
You
シ
got
ャ
a
ンデリア。
beautiful place here, Natasha. A peaceful little island on the ocean of madness with very classy furniture.
Ibn likes me surrounded by elegant things, you know?
You're an elegant thing yourself, sweetheart.
Oh, that's charming. Thank you, detective.
ディテクティブ。ディテクティブ呼びしたのはこの人初めてか、もしかして。
Light is the brother of darkness.
More like its lover, don't you think? Anyway, I thought I hired a detective, not a poet.
ポエット
I'm
雇
not
った
a
気は
poet,
ない。
Natasha. Just a fool.
Oh, what an act.
なんだろうな。雰囲気だけの言葉遊びなんですけど、割と
Is the brother.
こういうやりとり嫌いじゃないんですよね。
I
鏡。
bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
いいなぁ。こういうピアノいい
Maybe
よ
you
な。
were trying to be rude, but you know, that's a very good question.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it. So this is where the magic happens, right? The big transformation.
Every woman needs a little
すべての女性に
magic,
は魔法が必要。
and every man needs some illusion.
なる
You're
ほど。
right there, Angel.
あとは、そこの絵画かな。いわゆるラフ画像的なやつなんですかね、これ。
Gee, that is a
写真か。
unique picture. And kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I
思い
keep
出。
it.
へ
It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most wonderful artist.
He's got an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
ぇは
This woman's aware of her
あ。
charm.
魅力を認識していて、使い方もわきまえてい
A
る。
rare and dangerous combination.
そういうもんですか。まあまあまあまあ。じゃあ、お話
This
聞き
woman's
ましょうか。
aware of her charm.
ああ、これとこれで調べるとき一緒なんだ。
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
Long
I hope
night.
it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
わけもわからない片
Well,
言
it
を言い
must
が
be
ち。
exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
はあ、不快なって言ってるのを得意なことって
I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
You do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
ユーモアのセンスないってさっき言われてたろあんた。
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain.
それぐらいのことをしておけと。
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
Come
That's
at
something
me.
I don't hear often. With pleasure.
はあ、なるほど。先に尋問だけ出ましたね。
Natasha is a confident woman.
は
I can
あ、自信に
exploit
満ち
that.
溢れた女性でそれを利用することができる。
Every part of her oozes
危
danger.
険な香りがわからんな。危険な香りってのはなんだ。素晴らしいパ
That
フォーマン
was
ス
a
でした。
remarkable performance.
素晴らしいパフォーマン
I'm
スでした。
glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time. But the stage still calls
は
my
あ、招
name.
待されてステージに
And I
立つ。
perform just a few times a year. And always with a new song.
Yes,
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
そこの写真は大胆ですね。いやもうあなたの部屋もとても随分優雅ですね。友達の話をされてましたね。
The place
家
is
かな？
very elegant. And so's your room.
Why, thank you.
I kind of
Thank
feel
you.
like I'm in a museum.
Well, that depends on the kind of museum.
The kind with nice things.
Oh,
Suspiciously nice things.
うん。
Just like you.
do you think I'm suspicious?
We'll see about that.
Try me.
Try me. 君のファンの誰かがウェスラーさんの話は今しなくていいな。
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me
ファンは大体自分を
usually
崇拝している。
idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
なるほど。
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated.
うん。
Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to
ちょっ
turn
としたリジェクショ
admiration
ンで。
into hate.
それは確かにあるのかもしれない。
That's a stillborn theory. No
私を好
one
きな
hates me if they want
誰も私を嫌いになったりしない。
Mr. Detective.
なるほど。ちょっとこの尋問のシーンツイートでもしますか。
I see.
なるほど。デボラにいい子だけど自分で来なかったのはどうしてか。全体的に何かおかしい。私に何をさせようとしているのか。脅迫に関連する具体的な証拠はないか。具体的な証拠について聞いておき
Do
まし
you
ょう
have。any material evidence concerning the threats?
まあ、テレリアルエビデンスで具体的な証拠なんです
You
ね。
may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it. I simply couldn't bear to look at them.
なるほど。
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler could ever turn to the cops?
まあそ
I
りゃそうだな。
see. So, what about me? How do I come into the picture?
It sounds ridiculous, but you're my last hope.
ほう、追い詰められてんのかこ
That
の
does
人。
sound ridiculous, but I accept my ego and old habits.
昔ながらの
You
習慣の
can't
せい。
do anything else, can you?
Something like that. A leopard can't change its spots.
ヒョウが反転を変えられないのと一
Behind
緒。
the diamond skin
ダイヤモンドに、
lies the
うん、
truth. It doesn't matter how
どんなに
hard
隠そうと
Natasha's
それているのが
trying to
目に
hide
とってわかる。
it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
事実を突き止めることに集中しなければ。
What was in those threats exactly?
具体的に
The
はどんな
message
脅しだった？
itself is not a threat. It's
メッセージ
just
そ
a
のものは
word.
脅しではない。ほ
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
う、うん、つまり繰り返し脅迫されたのか。
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
はあはあ、なるほどね。
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message.
それ
That
が
was
壁に。
printed
は
on the paper and painted on my wall.
あ、どっちかっていうと脅迫というよりはヘイトなんだな。
Well, thank you for your honesty.
脅迫文はお二人の関係と関係があるのか。誰も犯人を見ていないのか。フィルマー。フィルマーの話を今するのか。関連性があるのか。
Could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you?
You mean I'm a cat? And
Every interracial relationship has risk. But yes, this one's
この
more
場合はヤクザ
conspicuous than
と
most.
その
Clawville's
お
a
相手だ
very
からだろう。
open and free city, but I guess you see more radical transgressions than I do.
One of the most common causes in homicidal and
ああ、
predatory
やっぱ殺しと捕食は別の事件なんだな。
So, yes.
Well, I don't know about that. Nobody ever questioned our relationship openly. We are what we are. And you know, if you're interested in my personal feelings, danger fills our
危険
relationship.
がある関係はこの上ないスリルに満ち溢れたものか。
It must be
なるほど。
one interesting relationship, that's for sure. I'm not sure I can feel the same, but I can certainly understand it.
Maybe one day you'll experience it, Sonny. Have you ever been with a predator before?
プレデタービフォー。
Well,
Well,
that's unsteady ground, Natasha. Let's turn the questioning around if you
根
don't
拠があ
mind.
やふやだな。
as you wish, Sonny.
なるほど。私のような。はあはあはあ。これまでに利用したのは一体どれぐらいだ？
How many fools like me have you used up, Natasha?
In all my life? Well,
I just forget it. I don't want to know. Curiosity killed the cat. No
好
pun
奇心は
intended.
猫を殺す。
I'm just joking. You're not a fool, Sonny. I know that was supposed to be a kind of insult, but it usually rolls right off me. I can't take cockadoodling, so you
Cockadoo.
can put aside the strutting stuff while you're talking to me.
Fair point. Broadcast received, ma'am. Natasha is a mysterious woman,
少なくとも
but
一
I
つは
must
秘密を
gouge out at least one of
暴かな
her
いと。
secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
ストレートにね。
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you, no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator, or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
お、喧嘩
Molly
か？
is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you,
ほ
you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
うたまにまともな鶏ね。は
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
あ、うん。
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
まあまあ周辺調査ぐらいしますよね。私は最初からしたでしょう。最初からしたでしょうってなんだ。結局何が必要なんですか。
What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are, and...
脅迫者をとりあえず見つけてほしいんだな。
Whatever it takes.
Not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this.
一刻も
As
早
soon
く
as you can. Money's not an issue.
焦点の精度 40%？ そうか、悪くないが別段良くもない。ルーキーなら通るかもしれないが、お前ならもっとやれるはずだったろう。ああ、なんか違うことあったっけ。うん、バイトと書かれていただけだった。うん。
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you
Flower Town.
something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep
普通に
hidden
そこに
there.
隠したの。
I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets.
そうなのか。
I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be
1時
early
間後。
and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha, you know,
Please, this is very important to me.
は
sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
あ、何渡された。鍵。鍵ですね、渡されたの。ふん。ふんじゃないんだ。
Come to Daddy, darling.
今のところにおいで、ダーリン。
I haven't dusted you. Oh man.
なるほど。
Why
触
did
り
you
クラ
name
ブと
it
かに
the
ついて。
Tsar Club when you took over? It was the Millions before.
Maybe you can guess my origins from my name and my accent.
ストボニア
I
帝
come
国。
from the eastern Tsardom of Stavonia. We are quite respectful of our leaders.
You feel
Claro,
that's
bueno.
not the case here in Clawville?
Here, no.
こ
Absolutely
こは
not,
全く情報
Mr.
量が違い
Featherweight.
ます。
Many here don't even know the name of their king.
彼にとっては単純に狐
he's
の王様
only
です。
the Fox King. It's quite disrespectful and rude.
なる
There's
ほど。
some truth to that.
Where I'm from, we
指導
choose
者
our
は国民が
leaders
選出し、
ourselves.
その後
And
指導者の
whatever
決
they
定に
do
誇りを持っ
later,
て従
we
う。は
proudly stand by our decision.
So that's why the name, in respect to your country.
Don't take me for so sentimental. It's only partly the reason. We lived there until I was
14 国外退
14.
去。
Then we had to flee. It doesn't matter why. In the end, I was the only one who made it to Clawville. So the name isn't because of nostalgia or respect. More like a reminder.
なるほど。
Why did you name it the Czar Club when you took over?
デボラさん。
Why, Deborah?
I could not seek you out in person. It was risky even to send Debbie.
It's too late now. Mr. Wessler is aware of my little
中活動
investigation.
はレスラーさん
I'm
にバレてしまっ
sorry I
た。
got her mixed up in this. She's a lovely girl.
She looked like one. May I be brash?
It's
Don't
New
be
Year's
brash.
Eve. Everything goes tonight.
Ibn, do you love him?
In my own way. Yes,
In my own
I
way?
do.
Whatever that means.
You can't understand this, Sonny. There are women who can't
期待され
actually
る
love.
通りには愛を表現する
Not
ことが
like
で
they're
きない。
supposed to. But that doesn't mean they don't love
自分なりに
however
愛せ
they
ないということ
can.
ではない。はあ、なるほど。
That's not a real answer, is it?
If you only accept yes or no, then yes, I love him.
なるほど。これは愛
So this message.
I'm sorry I had to upset you, Sonny. But if I didn't take that step, would we be talking here right now?
Well, probably I'd be dead drunk and counting sheepmen in my dreams.
笑っていて眠りながら
I'm
羊
good
男を
for
数え
you.
ていた。
You see?
羊じゃなくて羊男か。
You're a real angel. Why just me? What's wrong with my partner?
Nothing in the world.
だから
I
どう違
just
う
like to be discreet. I wanted to talk to you in private because of Molly.
そうだな。
Well, thank you for your discretion. It means a lot.
なんか翻訳が怪しくなってきたな。
So, who's this Olivia bird?
I know well what you're curious about. You want to know if she's sleeping with Ibn.
The thought may have crossed my mind.
You men. But guess what? Maybe she does.
You
は
don't care.
As long as he loves me, I don't.
あ、なるほ
Well,
ど。
that's your business. What do you know about her?
She's not the one threatening me.
私を恐怖してる存在でないことは確かだ。
I know that was your next thought. The lovesick assistant is jealous of the boss's girlfriend and
オリ
wants
ビア
to
は感情がない
take her out of the picture. It would even stand up, but Olivia doesn't have feelings.
なる
If
ほ
she
ど。
let Ibn sleep with her, it's because she does what he says, nothing more.
ずいぶん怒りっぽかったように見えたけ
So
どな。
honest and raw, I'm inclined to believe it.
OK。おおむね聞いたな。
Seriously, how did you find me? Not even my boss knows where I live.
Although I didn't include Ibn in my little private mission, some of his resources were still available to me.
Yeah,
hold on.
let me guess. There's someone at the station working for him.
Someone? You're so cute when you're playing naive.
Have you ever had dealings with the police?
Not in this city.
Not in this
And
city.
otherwise?
Does it really matter, Mr. Featherland?
Maybe it does. More than a little.
I'm afraid you'll have to unravel that thread yourself. But you will find nothing but a dead end.
おそらく関係ないだろうと。なるほど
Do。you have a light, Natasha?
I'm sorry. I've never smoked.
Really? That's very uncommon in your line of work.
It was uncommon in all my previous lines of work too. But I promise the next
ライ
time
ターじゃな
we
くてマッ
meet,
チョなんだ。
I'll bring you a box of matches.
I might take you up on that.
No trouble at all.
No trouble though.
Do you have a light, Nat?
ここまでかな。
This woman's aware.
どうもここまでっぽいな。日付変わってだいたい2時ぐらいか。じゃあ出ましょうか。
Well,
Well?
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
あんた
I'm
繊
too
細だから
old
な。
for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
へえ。OK? ウェスラーさんとの話はできないか。オリビアとは話せるな。あ、手下に話しかけられるようになってるんじゃん。へえ、あ、アルパカがいる。ステージ。フィルマさんの話も聞いた方が良かったのかな。
Have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was kind of mysterious.
うん、そうだな。
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman.
You're too old for this shit, huh?
あんたはこれを楽しみになった時は。
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
あ
What is it?
Reason I've decided
やる意
all
味
this
がない
is
と
not
判断
worth
した
it
理由。
for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
は
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here.
あ、マーティは元気なやつだな。
Okay, okay, I didn't say anything.
冷たい視線を。はあはあはあ。ちょっと待って。アイテムとりあえず確認しましょうか。紙切れだな。
We stepped into it, didn't we?
あ、じゃあちょっとプリ使ってるのか。
We stepped
わからんな。
of all that's furry. What kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have
よ
no
くわからないが
idea,
知りたく
but
も
I
な
don't
い。
even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs.
は
Maybe they
最高
play
権
cards
力者。
together.
Sure, that's very likely.
死者の手から
Anyway,
も
I
ぎ取ったも
pried
のだ。
this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few
はあ
miles from the Wessler
レスラー
residence.
邸から数マイル離れた
I
林
should
に
have
放置されて
known
いた。
she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets. She's the secret herself.
は
Thanks, Philmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've
あ、だっ
just
てもう
signed
一つ
your
の死刑囚
death
これ以
warrant.
上。
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
はあ。OK。これで今多分家の場所
This
と
is
か
the
が
life.
出たかな。ちょっと手下の人に話聞いてみますか。せっかくなんで
Excuse。me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
チキン
Do
ズ。
you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
ああ、それ聞けるんだ。
For a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
は
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
あ。希少な荒いやつだな、ガブリエル。
Listen, pal. Maybe if
Did I stutter, chicken? Get lost.
Get lost。
listen,
話しかけ
pal.
ても無理だな。
What a lovely
可愛らしい子猫ちゃんだ。余裕だね。
Wessler's secretary.
ああ、
Olivia Blackwig. You think she knows anything
ブラックウィ
useful?
グ。
It's worth a try, Marty, but let me do the talking. She's not very fond of you.
What can I say? You know, back in the day, I flew from tree to tree. I was a free bird. Maybe I was playing her a bit.
遊び人がよ。遊び鳥か。遊び鳥がよ。
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
you don't beat around the bush, man.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
なるほど。
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
はあはあは
Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different
あ。
recently.
最近前とだいぶ変わ
I
ってきた
heard.。Don't you find that weird? A sudden change of heart?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change.
時々もう我慢できるのに変化を求めることが。
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
なるほど。
What's your relationship with Miss Natasha Katsenko?
We've talked a bit. That's all.
There's no tension between you? You know, the pretty secretary.
Oh, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension. Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
なるほど。
Look, Olivia, you know, last time...
Please, Marty, there's no need.
Yes, there is. I know I wasn't a gentleman. And
は
I
あ。
know I should have called you,
一
but...
体何年前の謝罪してるんだこいつ。
You don't have to explain. I wasn't waiting long for your call. I forgot about it fast.
すっぽかしたのね。
That's good to hear, I suppose.
I'm sorry we
Marty.
disturbed you.
Not at all. Have a nice evening, gentlemen.
I'm sorry.
はい。こんなもんか。で、本題だ。フィルマー。
Take care of yourself.
You're one to talk.
とりあえず全部聞いていきましょ
Ibn's a dirty
う。
bastard.
イブンはろくでもないやつだが、
It must be his charisma that snared Natasha.
感じがいいのも確かだ。なるほど。
Maybe there's more to it than simple wild love.
Who knows? Animals commit the dirtiest of
野生の愛のためなら
wild love.
性行為を行わないかね
You
な
got
い
a。point.
You got a point. なるほど。で、この
We
リストは
stepped
何
into it, didn't we?
That's an understatement. All of these names,
Belong to the upper crust. Yeah, I noticed.
it's only some sex cult, if you're lucky.
Don't even go there, Marty.
セックスカルトだけで惹かれるな。
All right.
こいつと
Wonderful
来たら。
girl. Either I'm gonna kill her or I'm beginning to like her.
なるほど。
That's funny. I swear I've heard that before.
Huh, to be honest, me too.
So, Natasha invited us to her weekend house.
That's either very good news or very bad news.
は
50%. That's not that bad, is it?
That's an admirable attitude.
Attitude.
あ。マーティはほっとくと
yeah,
死
he's
ぬん
got
だろう
that.
な。
Most of the time, I think that's all he's got.
Hey,
Who is this woman anyway? She's like Ibn
イブンの影のような存在
Nobody
だ。
knows anything about her.
I don't know if she has anything to do with the case, but it's worth keeping an eye on her anyway.
More women, more trouble.
You already fantasizing?
Even the sight of young women make me tired. Anyway, most people say she's the rat's lover too. But next to Natasha, I doubt he'd want her. Anyway, Pussycat would have already torn her to shreds.
でしょうと
Could
も。
be.
聞けるのはそんぐら
Take
い
care
か
of。yourself.
OK。バーテン
Hey,
ダ
Big
ー。
Nose, where did Mr. Wessler go?
ビッグノーズ。
unfortunately, I don't know, Big Face. But I wouldn't tell you even if I did. Really?
Say, did anyone ever tell you that you're an irritating piece of sh...
Anything else, dear?
Have a good night, long face.
これはチキンどもの方
Still
が、
talking. Have a good
これはチ
night.
キンどもが悪い。それだけは確かだ。
Little girl.
そんなもんか話せる内容。他に見れそうなものがないなら移動だな。次の居場所は別荘とホップドッグにも行けるな。あー、クロービル市警もなんか見れるものがある。
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we
ナタシャ
visit
とイ
that
ブンのこと
weekend
がわか
house
る
in
かもしれない。
Flowerville.
Learn something from Phyllis and Roy's.
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
話しかけるか？
I Are those two gonna stand out here all
一
night
晩中あ
long?
そこに立ってる気かな。
I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past them. They're operating by some incomprehensible logic, at least for simple birds like us.
構ってやろうって気は全くないん
I
だな。
wish we had the smarts to understand.
I wish to understand.
Maybe
Smart to
one day,
understand.
Marty. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. あ、やっぱバカって言われてるよな。
You remember Operation Double Spike, Marty?
プレッションダブルスパイク。
Furry gods, how could I ever forget? The whole PD was laughing at the poor bastards for weeks.
Every workplace needs guys like these. Nothing would be the same without them.
いなかったらいなかったらいろいろ違うんだ。
How's it going tonight, boys?
Uneventful so far, Sonny.
今のところ平和
But
なんだ
now
よ。
that you're rolling together again, I suppose we'll have some excitement to look forward to.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding? Last time you shot up a theatre, and if I remember correctly, each other.
That was a complicated evening.
Complicated evening.
Complicated.
なるほど。
Do you want to hear some juicy gossip, boys?
ゴシッ
Always.
Deputy Malloy got so
プ。
drunk
マロイ。
he fell asleep on the toilet. It
ベロン
took
ベロンに酔っ
them
払
an
って。
hour to find him.
はあ。
Stupid oaf. So that's why Blood Boil was here.
Yeah, aye, and he's in a pretty sore mood because he had to come in on New Year's Eve.
Just our luck.
No.
Blood
Your
Boil,
luck
no?
is that he's too busy to care about you two lovers right now.
Right now.
Ah, yeah.
今はか。なるほ
Well,
ど。
keep up the good work, boys.
Or this hanging around thing you do.
ここに伝ってんのが何か。
Thanks, chickens.
はい。
Do you remember our old squad car?
That ended up in a swamp.
沼に落っことしたやつ
I
か。
could never get over that. It was the best partner I ever had.
That's, good to know, boss.
Truth hurts,
Good to
pal.
know.
Never mind. I'll live with it.
沼に落っ
What
こと
was
したんだ
its。name? The old car, I mean. Bessie? Nessa?
Tessa.
Tessa.
You know, like my daughter.
I knew your daughter's Tessa, but... Wait. Did you name your daughter after our old car?
Why? What's wrong with that?
逆なんか因果関係。
Damn. Even this car reminds me of Tessa.
ほらなんか。で、ブラッドボイルさんどっか行ったな。モニカさんにはいろいろ聞ける。ボスコにもいろいろ聞けるな。まあせっかくなんでちょっとボスコに話聞
Don't
く。
drink that shit, Mark.
Sonny.
Don't drink that.
Sonny.
はい、ボス
Good
コ
old。Bosco's slowly becoming the same piece
少し
of
ずつこの人の色
furniture
に
we
染ま
are.
ってきたな。
Sure. You remember when he was just a little green lapdog? For a while, we even had to
へ
babysit
え
him.
こいつらが新人の頃にはこの二人
He
いたん
always
だ。
was a talented little pooch, I have to admit. But the filth
もとも
that
と有能な
seeped
犬
into
だったが、
everything in Clawville has reached him too.
何賄賂とか受
Reaches
け取りになったってことか
everyone
い。
one way or another, right?
One way or another, it does.
Well, where another it does.
You had a fight once, didn't you? At one of the winter solstice parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both drank too much. It was over a manatee named Margaret. That was
Manatee.
before Laura, of course.
へえ、マナティーもいるんだ。
I haven't seen many fights that memorable in my life.
Yeah. And the girl didn't go with either of us.
She was a wise manatee.
ボスコの個体情報をそれで更新するの。
Is it worth talking to him?
Who knows? Maybe he heard something interesting.
Is it worth talking?
Who knows?
Hey,
Hello?
big guy.
Hey, Cox, what's up? Back here so soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco. But we're sniffing around on a
とある
case.
事件を追ってきている。
Are you trespassing again?
パーソナルゲーム。
Us? What are you
許可なく
thinking?
俺たちが
Ah, just an old case. Still open.
捜査中したものが捜査中でもない凍結中
We're
のや
not
つさ。
bothering anyone. You know, old habits die hard.
は
I know. I'm just messing with you. So, How can I help you?
ボスコはいいやつなんだな。
The boss?
He's not in a good mood. Molloy got so drunk he
酔っ
pissed
払って
himself.
小便漏らしやがってさ。
And we just put the cherry on top, huh?
Mostly you, Sonny. No offense.
None taken. I'm used to it. Everything rolls right off my feathers.
Don't go stirring up a shitstorm, okay?
手一
We're
杯
gonna have
か。
enough on our plates tonight.
繁忙期なんだな。
We'll do what we can, Bosco, but I can't promise anything.
Don't go stirring up.
オッケー。フィ
You
ルマー
still
ロー。
remember Philmar?
Do you mean Philip?
フィリッ
Of
プ。
course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Philmar alias.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty
雑魚
blackmail
い脅迫
cases.
事件を担当したり、
Sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their
浮気
wives.
してる旦那の後をつけたりしてるんじゃなかったか。
Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a
いつも
while.
なら署に
He's
結構
usually
来る
a
時だけど
frequent
最近は
visitor.
見かけてない。
Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
Why is this decision?
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe
Who?
it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12.
12
even,
と
if
次
I'm not
回メンバー。
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
Listen, Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the
ああ、猫嫌いなんだ、ボスコ。
but I've never been into cats, you know.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take cases with cats.
はあ。
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
そんなもんか、来てるの
Is
は。
it worth talking to?
Who knows?
あとはそこにいるバークマンとシャーリン。
Miss Jardine, one of the 7 female officers of the
計7名
Lawville
のうちの
PD.
1匹。
Officer
Barkman.
Barkman, unwavering cub. and a
根っ
slavering
から警官
beast.
でよだれを垂らし続けるって怪物だ。
Officer Barkman,
随分な言いようだな。この調子だと一番の話題はおそらくモニカかな。ここの。
it may not be a good time to say this, but I've got a bad feeling about tonight.
お、
You could have told me about that sooner, Sonny.
You can still turn back. Stay here and keep wasting ammo.
Like hell. Whatever insane shit's waiting for us, it's
退
way
屈す
better
ぎで死
than
ぬより
dying
よっ
of
ぽどマシだよ。
Well, I'm sure we won't be bored.
地獄なら退屈はしないだろうからな。
Don't you want to practice a little? You must be all rusty
Usa
after
tayo
such a
din.
long hiatus.
If you
So,
want to
eh?
know, I sometimes practice at the empty hotel.
Leslie lets you shoot up the place.
Lewis. And no, he doesn't.
ルイスな。
There's a room that one of the gorillas of the Castilla clan had totally trashed. He
カス
won't
ティリア
notice
一家の
when
ゴ
it's
リラが
cold.
ボロボロにした部屋があってな。
Ah, clever. Shall we go, or do you want to stay and shoot a bit?
I don't know. But don't worry, we'll soon be on our way.
Whatever you want, Boss Bird.
ボス
You
バ
seem
ー。
unsure.
毎日気合が入ってない。
Yeah, I think I'm just tired. You know, Laura and I have been fighting recently.
喧
and
嘩したん
I've
か
been
い。
sleeping on the couch.
Yeah? Well, it shows.
Thanks. Yup.
Laura didn't throw you out, did she?
No, nothing like that. It's, just...
I see.
ちょっと機嫌を損ねたのね。
Marty looks kinda run down today, but he's still in better shape than I am.
まあ外
Don't
だ
forget
も
to
んな。
keep your gun clean, Marty.
Hey, I take them all apart every day,
分解して掃除して
clean and oil them if you wanna know.
I didn't want to know.
No use crying over spilt milk.
今の単語聞きたいな。
Peace or guns?
You mean, why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
古今東西
Which one of them
の
was first?
古今東西のなんか鳥に関するジョーク全部あるんだな。いいな。モニカさんも
Do
話
you
聞いて
remember
おきましょう。
Monica ever going on holiday?
Honestly, I can't recall.
Sometimes I can't decide if it's admirable or if I feel sorry for her.
Maybe a bit of both. But is it selfish to say I'd be hurt if one day I didn't find her here?
Yeah,
アイドルだ
I
な。
feel the same.
That's all right then. You know, if there's anyone who knows anything about anything, it's gonna be her.
Kinda long-winded, but I agree.
You know?
OK、話しかけよ
That was fast. Almost a
う。史上
record.
最速じゃない？
Sorry, Mon. We're just here for a little, info.
When are you not here
Info.
for that, boys? How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
たまには誕生日くらい祝ってくれてもバチは当たらないわよ。
Is it your birthday today?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
10回以上話題に出してなくて日付ぐらい覚えてるよね。
Of course I know.
Yeah.
So,
覚えてないんだな、この
could
二
you
人。
help us with this and that?
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and
ブラッ
blood
ドボイ
boils
ル。
running down my neck.
We'll be quick like a hurricane.
You're very lucky, boys. You just missed the boss by 3 minutes. Right now, he's trying to get Malloy out of the toilet.
あるい必死にトイレから引っ張り出してる。
Still can't hold his liquor, huh?
Neither on or off duty. But today, he is sloshed.
Well, he's a water buffalo, isn't he? He knows how to swim.
いいな、水流じゃなくて水流ってわけか。
No, Sonny, just a buffalo. The two are totally different things.
Listen, doll, we have some questions.
Make it quick, boys. I'm busy.
Baby quickly
Listen,
and
doll,
busy.
we have...
Make it quick.
Guess who we met today in person, Mon?
King Hector III?
ヘクター3世。
Even better. The one who commands the king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow.
In the
And
flesh.
you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
ずいぶん穏やかなや
But
つだったよ。
seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
It's a heroic and impossible venture.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
知ってる情報と組み合わせると
Which
興味深い。
is-
Evan's been acting very strange lately, and he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey. Also
Mickey?
known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
Yeah, we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
足洗おうって気か、イーブンは。ウェスラー。
Thanks, Mon. Listen, Mon, a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a
数字が
date
書い
even,
てある。
but no, this is something else.
That's what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of
細かく見
documents.
れないんだよな、
So,
数
is
字
there
とかの。
anything familiar about this?
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
It must be a secret cult.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There is something.
Stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
全員男。へ
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
え。全員
We
男。
saw a pretty good show at the Tsar Club tonight.
Good for you, I guess. Natasha?
Natasha. She performed a new song. She also sang about why she called us there. Or rather, me.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery.
本人のこと本猫っていうの
I
ね
couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall
隠し
head over
事があった
heels for
方が
them.
男を魅了できる。
I
そういうもん
know
か。
another broad who's all mysterious.
Oh, yeah? What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Oh, you mean me, right?
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
それで言うんだったらさっきのあの鳥調べろよ。
Didn't hear that, Marty.
振られてやんの。そう、オリビ
There's a
ア。
file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig. She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few blackwigs that could be related to her. Mountain goat, crow, or caiman.
クロウ。
Crow, around 30 to 35. A very pretty socialite.
Maybe we have a catch then. Theodore Blackwig was a rather influential
Theodore
banker
Blackwig.
until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
は
And since they lost their money, she took a job as his assistant.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There may be more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
あ、はあ、人違いの可能性もある。
I'm glad I could help.
銀行
boys,
家の
as
娘ね、
always.
オリビア。
If it doesn't take a lot of my time, that is.
We know. We're not even here anymore.
これで話が終わったってことかな。
Listen, doll.
Make it quick.
全部聞いたな。
You know, if
Don't go stirring up.
well,
これも聞いた。で、こっちがオフィスエリア。
blood boils in there, and I don't want to run into him.
I wholeheartedly agree, partner. Let's avoid the whole office section as much as possible.
ブラッドボイルはオフィサーなのね。ここにいる時ぐらいの温度感が一番いいかもしれないな、音量。さて、もう一個サブイベントを消化したぐらいでおそらく終わるかな。じゃあホップドッグも行きましょうか。
Ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
We're not here for the coffee, Marty. Zip always knows more than what he lets
あのゴ
on.
ミパンダを尋問してみよ
Worth interrogating the old trash panda.
If he forgave
Trash
us for
panda.
wrecking his joint last time.
He'll never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times, he's not gonna have any choice.
I hope you're right, old bird.
う。話しかける？
Ah, is that the Kite and Blues?
I think so. It has a unique sound.
I'd like to visit the hive.
Yeah, and when they welcome
Yeah, right. Everything all right, old man?
じいさん大丈夫かい？
If there's something we can do for you, just say so, okay?
Well, all right.
これよく見たら、ああ、そんなことないな。
Hey, old man.
大
Everything
丈夫
all
なの
right?
か？
Any trouble?
Still nothing.
Still nothing.
Hey, old man. Once this broken down old...
なんか、
No matter how
gee.
big the city is, Marty, I feel more and more like I'm living in prison.
Hey, it's not too late to skip off, boss.
たまには仕事サボってもいいんじゃないか？
days left, right?
120. Then, retirement.
そしたら退職だ。
What's keeping you?
I don't know. I could have left even earlier. But the city won't let me go.
You're afraid of change, huh?
Everyone's afraid of change
誰だって変化を
on a
訪れる。
certain level. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. The city just keeps pulling me back. If it wasn't for this case, I could have drunk myself to death.
Even the afterlife is better than Clawville.
Sometimes I think that.
I think you're beyond help, boss.
アル中なんだもんな。
This quiet. You know, I understand why Zip escaped here when he got out of his shady dealings.
It's not possible to get all the way out, Marty.
What? So, you also stay a cop even after retirement?
Every cop stays a cop. It burns itself into you.
That's good to know. So am I gonna stay a cop forever?
Sorry, Marty.
Well, that's that.
Oh, that's
The
that.
Hive. City of insects. More like a ghetto.
I
Ghetto.
hope we never investigate there again.
We won't, Marty. This is our last job.
Don't say that, boss.
なんだかんだ仲はいいんだよな、こいつら。恨んでるわけでもないんだ。
If you gaze into the city will gaze into you.
Okay.
Okay. 警告。We don't
This
sell
makes the
bugs here.
bile rise in my
Yeah, me too.
基本的には差別嫌いなんだよな。
Ah, jeez.
なんか来た。
Out of 2,000 joints in the city, had to end up here, huh?
Hello to you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I'm not your pal, and you're as far
I'm
from a
not your
hummingbird as
pal.
I'm from a polar bear.
俺はホッキョクグマって嫌っても
Come
通
on,
る
Zip.
ぞ。
Don't be so hard on yourself.
コウノトリが来てるね。コウノトリ詐欺なんか増えてるよな、多分。コールドローンの捕食動物と付き合ったことある？これ気になる。えい。ココナッツコールドローンの怪しい影。ああ、これか。この町は燃えているが、これあれだよな。キャッツェンコさんのやってた歌ってたやつの曲ですよね。こういうピアノいいよな。ボーカルはさすがについてないか。ついてる。
Turning back, I'm tired of being sane. Claw will still lying in my bed. All the corners are dead inside.
2番がある。いいよな、こういう2番でちょっとアレンジが入るやつ。
me turning back. I'm tired of it being sane. Chloe's still lying in my bed.
狂ってるのに疲れたみたいな、そんな単語がありましたね。で黒ビルはもう死んでるんだよみたいな、そんな感じなんですね。で、あんた誰？
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
新聞記者。
Sniffing some juicy story.
I think I still owe him a great big left hook.
なんか嫌な
What
ことあ
did
った
he
ん
do
か？
this time?
Oh, nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I can understand that.
We don't have to talk to him, right?
Impossible to avoid,
そい
Marty.
つはほぼ不可
Not
能
if
だ。
he hasn't gone blind or deaf since we last saw him. Hello,
ディモ
Timothy.
シ
Scribblers don't
Timothy.
celebrate New Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you.
Huh.
Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway.
好き
I'm
なんだな。
always where the story is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the
さ
door.
っきドア
pal.
くぐってきたところ
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The chicken police are back together? I can't let that go without an ink stain. Am I right?
あれか、毎回チキンポイズの活躍乗っけてた新聞ってのはこいつの
No,
書いてるやつ
Timmy,
か。
you can. We're not working. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
I'm not buying that, boys.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
チーム。まあそれは俺次第ってことで。
Is that rag you work for still around, Tim?
You mean the most read and highest ranking newspaper in the city, the Clawville Chronicle?
そうだな、やっぱ黒ビルクロニクルだな。
That's what it's called.
I see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
調子のいいやつなのは分かった。
How about you tell me what you're really doing here?
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is, we're already leaving.
Sorry, pal. Maybe next time.
So,
冷たいコーヒ
I
ー
used。to think a lot about what makes Zip's coffee so unique.
And?
I decided I didn't want to know.
I totally understand you, Sonny. We all need a little mystery in
あ、
our
そうっ
lives.
ていうスパイスがないとな
I。didn't mean that. I was afraid if I knew what was in it, I'd never want to drink it again.
Oh, I see.
なんかキッチンの裏がろくな状態じゃない
I doubt
みたいな話は
anything's
ちょっ
fresh
と
in here.
ありますよね。落書きか。
Wise words, pal. You know what?
色は一体どこに行ったんだと。王様なんてクソくらいだな。確かに王様の名前パッと問われてわからんな。はい、ジープ。
Gods, he's in even worse shape than the last time we saw him.
Well, Marty, aging is like that. And while we're at it, looks like you put on a few pounds.
What? Who, me? Don't make me laugh. I weigh exactly the same as I've always done.
じゃあ、筋肉が減ったな。
I can see we're not
どうやら俺
particularly
たちは
welcome.
会見
I wonder why.
昔とは叩き壊したからだろう。
Out with it. Stop winding me up. I'm almost consumed by all this excitement.
We've just come from the Tsar Club, Zip. Who do you think we met?
If I can guess one, I'd say, was it His Majesty Hobart Ibn Wessler, the rat prime himself?
That on, pal.
What a surprise. So,
a surprise.
what do you want to know? Just because I don't know anything.
Of course you don't. Just a couple questions.
Go on, boys. Hurry up, will you?
カップオブクエスチョン。
What's up, Zip? Quiet night, I see. And what's Timothy doing here?
Timothy
That's
do
exactly
here.
what I asked him when he wound up here. But yeah, he's a regular nowadays. He must be sniffing some kind of story about the hive.
About the riots? Have they reached here already?
I ain't seen nothing. More cops around, yeah, as you can see for yourself.
We're not on duty, Zip.
It's still the same. A cop's a cop. A lot come by, but besides beating up bugs,
しかもぶん殴って回ってる以外は平和
It
そのまま
will,
だ。
Zip. I can sniff it in the air.
巣箱もろくなことじゃないんだろうな。
Maybe once.
Huh? What more do you want?
Is it forbidden to stand around at your place?
Go stand around somewhere else in the city.
Look
ウ
what
イ
we
スキー
found, Zip.
Furry hell. Who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are? We simply
挑発しただ
confiscated.
けだ。
You sneaky broilers. I'll give you $50 for it.
Don't make me laugh. It's worth 3 times that.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Tough luck, Trash Panda.
ゴミパンダってひどい言いようだよな。
We also ran into Filmar,
Filmar? Who's that?
a grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk. His manners are even worse than mine.
悪の強い
Ring a
男。
bell?
You mean Marlowe?
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar.
はあ、マーローがフィルマーローになったのか。
Oh, I see.
なるほどね。
So that means he's still alive? I'm almost not surprised.
七
The
七
old
味っ
guy
て
has
噂
a
もあるぐらいだ。
reputation of being indestructible, huh?
は
He is. And he gave us something that could mean something.
あ、面白いものを受け取ったん
Look
だ。
at this, Zip.
Holy crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party?
そういえばここ王国なんだよ
Not
な。
even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
We spoke to Natasha. She's scared.
Well, it's not good life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
It's not about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have
結
her.
構男の半数はあの女によだれを垂らしてる。
Ring on neck because of that. Nothing else.
Thanks, Zip. But we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
マフィーの順番が変わったな。
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
これは前回も聞いた話ですね。
Good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans?
Big sleep.
Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat. Huh? What more do you want?
Is it forbidden to stand?
Go stand around somewhere.
ぐらいかここで聞けんのは。
So, how about you tell me?
Not a.
ここで聞けんのはそんぐらいか。
I can see we're not.
ティンティンティンティンティンティンティン。そこに猫もいるんだよな。
Ah, is that the cut?
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
ツアーリクラブの話はもうやっ
Come
た。
to daddy, darling.
パパのところにおいでダーリン。
We stepped into it, didn't we?
わかんないんだよなこれだけ見ても。これはまあただの古い車だし、アイテムを突きつけるっていう挙動がないんだよな。
Come to daddy.
話を聞くっていうのはマジでこれぐらいなんですかね。じゃあここでちょっと世界観とか操作の進展ちょっと見ていきましょうか。これフィルマーのやつは事件に関係するナターシャの情報を知っていそうだが、ナターシャと会うまで話すつもりはないようだ。これフィルマーか。脅しの話をしようとすると、他のことをなんか知ってると。ナターシャは恐れている。しかし全てを話してくれるわけではない。 バイタと書かれていることだけだった。バイタっていう言葉になんかあれだな、ウェスラーの女以上の意味がきっとあるんでしょうね。知っているのは数えるくらいしかないが、いずれにしろ黒ビルで尊敬される上流階級の動物だ。なるほど、いろいろ情報が増えましたね。ナターシャ・キャッツェンコ。ストボニア帝国の出身である。で亡命してきたが、もう身寄りがない状態にあった。ナターシャと関係のある人物のリストの可能性がある。なるほど。臭いんだこいつ。学のある人物なのは確かにそうでしたね。フィルマー・ロウ。これ以上ないほど平均的に記憶に残らない男。アビリアっていう場所でもかつてこの2人は話があったんですね。へえ。黒ビルで今でも信頼できる数少ない1話だ。ウェスラー。思ったよりもハムスターだな。代理肉ビジネスとやらにかまけているらしい。ナターシャがむしろ脅迫してる可能性まであるか。で賞味終わった後話したくないのか。だからナターシャとはオリビアと付き合っていたらしい。ほったらかしたけどな。おそらく約束すっぽかしたんだろうな。ティモシー。ソルトウォーター、海水なんだな。口うるさく記入されテンションの高い男。チキンポリスの一番のファンでもある。なるほど。とんだクズ野郎であり、あらゆることに首を突っ込む厄介男であり、とにかく気に障るクソだ。へえ、黒ビルで一番優秀な何がしとめちゃくちゃ関係あるじゃんこいつ。チキンポリスがスターデカコンビになったのはこいつの力が大きい。なるほど。へえ。静かな凶悪。このボブキャットがおそらくウェスラー郊外の手下である。なるほどなるほど。もうちょっと。あとは世界観の話がちょっとありましたね。3つぐらいなかったっけ。あるな。黒ビルクロニクルは最も質が高く市民に愛読される新聞である。黒ビル以外でも読まれている。チキンポリスに関する記事を初めて出したのもクロニクルである。その記事を出したのがカモメ属記者のティムシー・ソルトウォーターであるが、それ以来なるほどね、軽眼があったと。エストニア特民故郷たるこの痩せ細った地では食動物や大型猫科が暮らしている。歴史と財政から ストーニアと黒ビルはそんなに仲のいいもんじゃない。先の肉体性によって最も多く失ったのがストーニア帝国であったが、多くの動物がストーニアこそ第二次世界大戦みたいなもんなんか、肉体戦って。第一次肉体戦があって第二次が起こるかもしれないんだ。現代世界に最も大きな影を落とす脅威として認識しているのもあり得る。クロービルは王政であるが、権力と国王を除く統治権は12頭議会が実質的に有している。国王は議会の傀儡であり、単なる象徴と考える動物も多い。議会のメンバーにはクロービルで国王に次いで強力な権力を持つ者が集まっている。その中には政治家だけでなく強い影響力を持つビジネスマンじゃなくてビジネスアニマルな。なるほど。単なる象徴であると。権力者は基本的に国王に次いで権力の強い人がいっぱいいる。へえ、なるほどなるほど。話しかけられないな。まあそんなもんですかね。なんだかんだ日付変わるまでいろいろ見て回りもしたので、あとはもう黒ビル死刑か今いるここしかないな。最後に射撃訓練でもしながら終わりますか。いいよ、いいですよねこの BGM。
Make it quick.
射撃訓練場の方はちょっと音量が落ち着いてるんですよね。だからこれ鑑みるにロビーで音が鳴ってるんだよな。マーティの銃器。
You sure we won't need Layla?
レイラ。
You call this monster Layla?
She's not a monster, Sonny. If you know how to treat her right, she's a real ballerina.
バレリーナ。
I believe you, pal, but we're not taking her.
Oh.
なんだっけ、パワーサかなんかを持ってくるんだよな。
No, Marty. There's no way in hell we're taking the Tommy gun with us.
All right.
トミーが持ち出すなよ。なる
I
ほど。
believe this piece is forbidden. Cops can't use it, but this is Marty's personal collection, so it doesn't matter. At least nobody has ever complained.
なるほどな。なかなかしっかりできてるな、トミーが。よし。じゃあそんなもんですね。じゃあこの辺りで配信一旦切りましょうか。そこそこ話も進みましたし、2人ぐらい尋問もしましたしね。はい。じゃあ次回は、キャッツェンコの別荘に行くところからスタートしましょうか。はい。それでは今回もね、皆さん来てくださってありがとうございました。誰か来たかな？実はちゃんと見てなかったんですけど。まあそんなわけで、じゃあここで配信は終わります。また次回お会いしましょう。